We'll move on, and the next item would be review and consideration for approval of the realignment of Schedule B responsibilities and pay for band instructors. Mrs. Zardi?
Yeah, there's kind of two things that came together at the same time here. One, again, our teacher compensation committee that has been working and asked that we get some information from our advisors and coaches on the amount of time and energy and the number of students that they work with, so that we could re-examine Schedule B and make sure that the payment that individuals are receiving is appropriate. And then we also had both of our band directors, the middle school and high school director, opt to leave this year. So it created an opportunity for us to really look at what our expectations are for the band directors at both the middle school and the high school, and how we could create a system that we believe will be more collaborative, where they're working together, and also divides up more evenly responsibilities that go beyond the regular school day. So what you see listed at the top are the current Schedule B responsibilities and pay. And you'll note that probably the biggest distinction is that the show band, which the high school band instructor was in charge of, wasn't even on Schedule B. And Mr. Tubbs last year estimated that he put in at least 132 hours. He is working with a small number of students, but it's really weekends that he had to give up in order to travel with the show choir to direct the band that worked with those, that works with the show choir. And in talking with Angie Pluger too, Angie commented that our show band this year was one of the best that we've had in a long time, and she really credits the students' ratings and higher performance ratings this year with a higher quality show band. So that it is important for the show choir to do well, to have a band that sounds good that's playing with them. So what we're recommending is, you can see we've combined some positions. For instance, instead of having the high school instrumental jazz position and the middle school jazz position, we're going to have one instrumental jazz person. And we want the two new band instructors to sit down and look at these positions and decide which they want to do. But the time that goes into the instrumental jazz program will probably be about the same amount of time, close to what the individual has to do who's the musical pit orchestra conductor. So one of them will take one of those positions, or each of them will take one of those. You'll notice that the marching band, we want to have both of our directors at all of the marching band events. We don't want just the middle school band director going with the middle school and the high school. We want them both there because there's 100 kids marching. They need additional help. So each of them would be working with both marching bands and be paid $1,000 each. And then the two other positions that one would each take is the pep band and then the show band. And they, again, will be able to sit down and decide who wishes to take which position. Obviously when you look at this, you can see that our high school band instructor really had no personal life. I mean, night after night after night, weekend after weekend. So we want to create positions where we get quality people and they want to stay, because we're allowing them some personal life as well. So we're excited that the plan that we've put together, even with them working with each other in terms of offering lessons. Our high school band director will probably be starting the day at the middle school helping with lessons, and then our middle school director will go up to the high school in the afternoon. So they're really going to be working as a team. And these extra duties, again, laying them out in this manner, I think will make them much happier individuals, and hopefully willing to stay with us for an extended period of time without getting burned out. So you can see that the cost, there's an increase of $1,402 to do this. And for the most part, that comes, I mean, there's been some shifting of the money, but it really has to do with adding the show band as a paid position, which it should be.
And Mr. Gordy, this was something you had contemplated?
We have discussed, and yeah, we'll be able to manage that in the budget.
Yeah, there's some small changes, it's a modest increase, but I mean, I'm familiar with the band, my son's in it, and I have to say, it's just, it looks like a good idea to me. Whether it's this or other things, I'm glad people stop, administration looks at it and makes smart changes to it. Collaboration and making it a little bit more purposeful in the way that it's set up, so I appreciate trying this. I don't know, I wondered if the new band instructors if this was discussed with them at all?
Yes,
Okay.
it has been.
Great.
And they're very excited as well.
Excellent. Right. Can't wait to see our marching band.
Motion to approve the realignment of Schedule B responsibility and pay for band instructors.
Second.
Gary got it.
We have a motion in 2 seconds for the approval of realignment of Schedule B responsibilities and pay for band instructors.
Deb was quicker, John.
Okay, you're going to cede it to
I'll see that.
Ms. Boswell. Being a gentleman, thanks, Gary. Any other questions or comments? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. The ayes have it, the motion carries, and those changes to the Schedule B responsibilities and pay for the band instructors is approved. Thank you.